Welcome to the Marketing Phoenix podcast, where you're going to learn the best growth strategies for marketing that leads to sales. My name is Rogozinski, and I'll be your host. Before we dive in, please be sure to click that follow button and subscribe to our show. Also, please remember to download and share your favorite episodes and tag RPC Strategies on LinkedIn. 5-star ratings are always welcome. Today's episode is part of our growth marketing series, and the topic is thought leadership. We'll be discussing the difference between real client personas and ideal client personas. Now, if you're in B2B, especially in tech or professional services, you've probably heard the term ideal client persona or ICP tossed around. But here's the thing. So many companies get it wrong. And when you miss the mark, your marketing falls flat, your sales teams waste time, and your business loses opportunities. So let's break this down and talk about why real client personas are essential, how to create them, and how they can ignite your marketing efforts. Let me ask you this. How do you know your marketing messages are reaching the right buyer? Too often, businesses assume they know what their audience cares about. Maybe you think your buyer wants the latest tech updates, the flashiest features, or the newest buzzwords. But the reality is, most buyers don't care about any of that. They're focused on solving everyday challenges, managing their team, delivering results, and driving revenue. And if your messaging doesn't speak directly to those concerns, it's just noise. Without clear, real client personas, your marketing is like throwing darts in the dark. You're wasting resources and missing out on potential sales. Here's where real client personas come in. These aren't hypothetical profiles filled with general assumptions. These are detailed profiles based on real people, your actual prospects, customers, and even the ones you've lost along the way. When we create real client personas, we dive deep. We look at who they are, their role, demographics, and personality traits, what they want, their goals, pain points, and objections, how they make decisions, their sources of information, communication preferences, and purchasing behavior. With this level of insight, you're not just marketing to your audience, you're connecting with them. You're building trust because your messaging is rooted in their reality. Let me share how we create these personas for our clients. It's all about digging into the data and turning it into something actionable. We typically start by developing 3 detailed ideal client personas by interviewing real people. For each persona, we look at demographics, company size, industry communication preferences, business goals, challenges, pain points, and objections. Then we create individual ICP cards, essentially a cheat sheet for your marketing and sales teams, along with a summary of common traits. This gives everyone on your team a clear understanding of who you're targeting and how to speak to them. From there, we craft a 6-month content strategy tailored to those personas. And let me tell you, when you align your messaging with real client personas, it's a game changer. When you base your marketing and sales strategies on real client personas, you're not just guessing anymore. You're speaking directly to your audience's needs, and that leads to a boost in brand awareness, higher quality leads coming through the pipeline, more effective alignment between your marketing and sales teams, and ultimately, better revenue generation. So here's the takeaway. You want to cut through the noise and connect with your audience. Stop relying on assumptions. Build your strategy around real client personas. Understand who your buyers are, what they care about, how they want to be approached. Then craft a thought leadership strategy that speaks directly to them. Thanks for listening today. If this resonated with you, or if you're ready to dive into creating real client personas for your business, please reach out. I'd love to help you take your marketing and sales to the next level. Please follow our podcast and connect with me on LinkedIn or reach out directly at rpc@rpcgrowthstrategies.com or 205-873-1234. Until next time, keep your message clear, your audience engaged, and your strategy focused.